Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day three, or as people will also know as finals day. And as the final round robin games here have been played to determine B grade and the standings, I'll run through the lineups here for the matchup between Wagga and Central Coast. So we have the defense currently out there, and we have the warm up pitcher making his throws. So for the defense side here for the World guys in batting order, we have uh, Bogus Comic, and then we have Sean Watkins, Reed Keema, Warwick Ethelbridge, Todd Maiden, Braith Warren, Tyler Bogus, Chris Connors, and Cecil Lane. Over on the Central Coast side, we have in batting order Joshua Bonello, Jay Andrews, Jacob Pannell, Daniel Pannell, Dean Nichols, Mitchell Janek, Sam Parrish, Steve Bryan, and Travis O'Keefe. And as a starting pitcher, Chris Connors finishes his warm-up tosses. We'll see Joshua Bonnell step into the plate for the first at bat on day three. And the first pitch of the game is right down there for strike one. Obviously, it's still very brisk there. The dews on the field, so first few ground balls going to pick up a bit of moisture there. So give it another hour or so, and that field should dry pretty quickly. Pitch number two is fouled up, first base side, first base is under it, and he makes a catch very easily there at number one. And that'll bring to the plate Jay Andrews. And just as I said that, yeah, the pitcher throws the ball back. He says there's too much water on that one, and yeah, I'm sure the pitchers will be tossing quite a few back because with no control there, we are a few more hit by pitchers and can't really grip those breaking ball pitches. So kind of just it's very disadvantaged when that ball is wet for the pitcher. And the first pitch to Jay there is a bit too low for ball one. Ooh. And pitch two finds the middle of the back on Jay there, and he'll painfully take first base. And the first pitch there to number three hitter is popped up on the infield, and third base makes the catch very easily there for at number two. And that was a one pitch one out there for Jacob Pennell. And that'll potentially see his brother Daniel Pennell step to the plate here. And the first pitch looks pretty good there, and umpires agree. Strike one. And first ball is down low there. And that looked pretty good there, catching the inside of the plate for strike two. So count at 1 and 2. And Wagga Wagga's starting pitcher is going straight at these guys right now. And that's how you should go right now because this is make or break game. And that ball is going to be grounded to short. And for a quick flip to second base for the easy third out. And that'll be the end of the first, top of the first. And welcome back here to the bottom of the first. And as Hastings finishes their warm up infield tosses there, I'll quickly run through the Hastings defense. So starting pitcher is Travis O'Keefe, and he'll be throwing to Dean Nicol behind the dish. We have Sam Parrish at first base, and then we also have Steve Byron at second. We have Joshua Bornello at shortstop. We have Daniel Parnell at third base. We have Mitchell Janik at left field. We have Jay Andrews at center field. And rounding it out, we have Jacob Pennell in right field. And the first pitch there from Travis, unfortunately, hits the leadoff hitter for Wagga, and they will also painfully find their first base runner via hit by pitch. And getting hit by that pitch was Hamig Bogans, and yeah, he's rubbing that a little bit. I can't imagine that was not the way he expected his first at bat. And the second hitter for Wagga does not waste time hitting a first pitch fly ball to right field, and that'll put some early trouble on the board for Hastings here on defense with runners on first and second and none out. And that was Sean Watkins not wasting any time. And let's see if Reed Keema will follow suit and also not waste any time and try and get some runs on the board early for Wagga. And he'll look at strike one. Breaking ball there by Travis O'Keefe. And that ball goes right up to the alley. And let's see if the catcher is under it. And he does. He makes a very nice catch there for the first out of the inning. And with that, we'll see Warwick Henselbridge step to the plate here. First pitch, and he's swinging, and that will slide over into right field. And station to station baseball there for the Wagga guys, and they are all full up with a one away, so they are threatening early here in the bottom of the first. And the next man up to the plate is going to be Todd Maiden. So there's no lengthy at bats here between the first and second pitches. It's all happening here for that one sends up a bit too high there. I suppose the old adage, if you see it, you hit it, and that's all that matters here today. But that one will drift outside there for ball two. 2-0 pitch will still be a bit too low there. So ball three. So Travis not sort of doing himself any favors here, getting to a big 3-0 hole early, and but he'll get himself back in the count there with strike one. So that's the name of the game for the pitchers today, throw strikes, and the hitters will try to do their best to mitigate that. 3-1 pitch is hit to short, force out at second there, but a run will come across the plate, and so that's it. RBI force out there. So Wagga on the board early, two away, and that will bring to the plate Braith Warren. And the pick off there by Travis. Oh, yeah, let's get line up. So let's see if the Wagga can keep the runs going here. And the runner is on the move. No throw offered there by the catcher. So an easy stolen base there. Let's put runners on second and third. And the pitch by Trav. And that is smoked into left field there. And that'll be one run in. And they'll hold the runner at third. So a nice little RBI base hit to left field there by Braith. And yeah, another run across the board for Wagga. So they are chugging along very well. And with that, Tyler Bogus will come to the plate and see if he can continue. And Braith is off as well, and he will coast into second with a nice stolen base there. Obviously, Hastings not tempted to throw over because that runner at third may also start to head home if they throw over. And that pitch is popped up. First base is under it, and that'll be the third out, side away. And Wagga takes a nice 2-run to zil lead after one. And welcome back to the top of the second here. And as Wagga finished their infield prep for the top of the second, I'll run through Wagga's defensive lineup. So Chris Connors is on the hill for Wagga, and he'll be throwing to Todd Maiden. We have Cormac Bogans over there at first base, followed by Sean Watkins at second, Reed Keema at third, and we have Braith Warren at shortstop. We have Warwick Penthillbridge at left field. We have Tyler Bogans at centre and Cecil Lane filling it out at right field. So that's your defensive lineup for Wagga this morning. And with that, the first hitter for the top of the second, boys will send looks like Dean Nichols to the plate. And first pitch swinger there comes up empty for strike one. The second pitch is on the way, and that one sits just a bit too low for ball one. Chris had a very nice, smooth and economical first inning, and I'm sure he'll be looking to replicate that and get his Wagga boys back in and punch across another 3 runs and potentially put an early lead, make it a big one. Third pitch there is sent up into left field, and he is under it, takes care of that for out number one. And so we'll see Mitchell Jankic take the next plate appearance for Central Coast. Let's see if he can get himself on base and get something happening for Central Coast. First pitch swinging there by Jankovic, and that's a nice 6-3 put out there for out number two. So both teams are not wasting around here taking pitches. I said between the first three pitches, basically we're getting a result from that bat, and let's see if Sam Parrish will continue that trend. First pitch by Chris, yeah, beautiful strike right down the middle there. Gets the pitch and the windup, and that looked like it caught the outside corner. And I agree, that's a quick 0-2 count here. So Chris is definitely not wasting time either. So he either says, I'm throwing strikes, you hit it, or if you don't, I'm striking you out. The 0-2 pitch, ooh, just off the outside there, ball one. Good idea, but obviously, want to see if we can get that batter to chase and obviously not give him something he can put the barrel to, make him chase it. Yeah. Whether it's a change up to a left hand hitter from a righty thrower, that's typically what you'll see. And he fouls that off there, kick down at 1-2. And the pitch, and he rocks and fouls straight back. This has been per pitch per at bat. It's been the longest at bat for Central Coast, and we'll see if Sam can get himself on base here. And he does just that. He sends that line drive over short, and that'll be a two-out base runner for Central Coast. So yeah, they keep themselves alive and see if they can make something happen here in the top of the second. And if Central Coast wanting to do that, they'll need Steve Byron to help keep the on base streak alive. Hit, walk, doesn't matter how we get on base these days, as long as we can push runners across and in. It's all about the team perspective. And Chris sends a first pitch strike there. It's always good to get ahead in the count. Pitchers working ahead will always have a better advantage over the hitter. And second pitch is fouled across outside first base. Strike number two. And the runner is off on the 0-2 count, but is fouled back. So Sam Parrish will take a nice stroll back to first base where he came from. And 0-2 cut, and that is a strike three. And we'll see Central Coast retired. So after the top of the two, Wagga still lead 2-0. And welcome back to the bottom of second. And as Travis has finished his warm up throws, he's ready, and that will bring to the plate. Well, I didn't even get a chance to introduce him, but he pops it up to first pitch there to third base for a quick one pitch, one out. And that was our catcher for Wagga for Chris Connors there. Definitely not wasting time. He saw something could get hit. Unfortunately, got under it and popped it up for an easy out there at third. So Travis is definitely appreciating that after giving up two runs and looking for a bounce back here in the bottom of the second. And that'll bring Cecil Lang to the plate. And now he'll eye off ball one down low. Second pitch is in there and he's swinging, but that'll foul off behind the first base dugout. And that'll balance up the count to 1-1. 1-1 pitch is sent into left field there, and it's just over the head of shortstop and finds little Bermuda Triangle Left field and center field converge. Shortstop's running out, but it found the middle of all of them. So Wagga gets their one out base runner here, and that'll flip the lineup back over and bring off lead up hitter Cormac Bogus to the plate. He took a nasty first pitch, sort of hit by pitch to the rib shoulder area. Let's uh let's see what happens this time around as he takes strike one. There's nothing worse also too from taking a hit by pitch and it doesn't convert to a run or it doesn't lead to you scoring a run. It feels like what happened there, but yeah, he swings and misses strike two there. So sometimes that first at bat can kind of determine the next following at bats. Do you shy away or do you sort of stay in there? We'll see what he does here on 0-2, and that one just low there bounces away for ball one. And as I said, it's really chilly here this morning. I don't think it's even cracked 8 degrees yet. So the dew is slowly drying, probably another solid sort of half hour or so. And that 1-2 pitch finds it low down ball number two. Here comes a 2-2 pitch. And that is flared just over the top of shortstop there. And great comeback there and puts a Wagga with runners at first and second now with one away. So they are definitely looking to put a few more runs up on the board here in the bottom of the second. So Sean Watkins steps to the plate for his second at bat now, and let's see what he can do because a lot of these Wagga hitters are timing the fastball pretty well, and they're finding that left field section of the field pretty well. And that's first pitch swinging, and that is over the head of the center fielder. So they will be off to the races. So the first runners come around second. Oh, can we play the plate here? And that looked pretty good, and he's got him. So excellent outfield sort of relays there to get the second runner, but Wagga will push ahead and score that third run, and that is a RBI triple. So with two away after that exciting play, that's will bring to the plate Warwick Penthilbridge. See if he can knock home their Wagga's fourth run. And he does just that with a seeing eye single. Straight between shortstop and third base there. Nice little base hit RBI for himself. And Wagga will appreciate their fourth run. Wagga looked to be really putting the sword to the throat to Travis here early on. And so that was Reed Kemmer that stepped late. This is now Warwick Penthilbridge stepping up. Well, first pitch pass ball, and then I'll see Reed scurry up to second base there. And as this sun gets stronger, brighter, and hotter, it seems Wagga are waking up even more and being very aggressive and yeah, looking to take this game on nice and early, even sort of push that 10-run rule because obviously if you could save a bit of pitching, give people a bit more rest, the finals are looking good. But that's a little comebacker there to the pitcher and easy 1-3 put out there for Travis, and that'll be the end of the second. But as you see, Wagga put another 2 runs on the board for a comfortable 4-0 lead. So we'll see if Wagga can put up another zero because Chris is pitching well, and but we'll also see if Central Coast coming back and get back in this fight. Welcome back to the top of the third here, and Wagga have made their first pitching change, and perhaps they're sort of thinking to conserve some pitches. But the first pitcher to come out of the pen for Wagga will be Thomas Walensky, number 99. And Travis's first battle will be Travis O'Keefe. So let's see who wins the battle of the Travises. First pitch sails up high in for ball one. And ball two comes in there, but a little bit sails too wide there for ball two. And that's much better there, catching the outside edge. Get Travis back into the count of 2-1. Two-one pitch, and that's smoked down to first base there, but great coverage there by Cormac, and easy third unassisted first out there for Wagga. And that'll flip the lineup cup up over there for Central Coast, and that'll bring Joshua Bonello to the plate for his second at bat of the day. And he looked the bunt, but he pulled back and said, "No, that looks too much like a ball," and it was. And Travis's second pitch to that bat, a little bit too high there. Two balls, no strikes. And Joshua is shaping a bunt there on the 2-0 pitch, but the ball was very high, so he thoughtfully pulled that back for a nice 3-0 count. But yeah, Travis is just a little bit out of sync at the moment. But that 3-0 pitch will find the strike zone for strike one. So let's see if Joshua can find himself something to drive pretty hard here on a 3-1 hitters count. And he just sort of rolls over that down first baseline foul, but no damage, just 3-2 count. Three-two pitch on the way, and that'll skip in there and get Joshua on base via a walk. So with one on and one out, that'll bring Jay Andrews around for his second at bat. Let's see if he can push Joshua around to third base with a hit. Travis finds the zone there, strike one. Sometimes takes pitches, just a few batters or a few pitches to find that good release point and get those mechanics flowing nice and smoothly. And the runner takes off to second there, but the ball was in the dirt and there'll be no attempt at throwing to second base. So easy stolen base there for Joshua. 1-1 pitch on the way, and that's just a little bit too high there. So yeah, Travis still just feeling for it to be out there. Looks like. And chaos as Joshua took off very early for third, and So much so it caused a little bit of confusion for Travis. He did not even make a pitch, so half sort of a half steal, half walk. But that'll see the runner move across the third with one away. Ooh, that 2-1 pitch, a little bit too high there. Count moves to 3-1. 3-1 pitch on the way. Oh, and that's a nice one hit pick up to first. Play's coming home. And he's sliding home safely there. So good round defense there by a shortstop. One hot pickup. Scoot the throw across the first to get the second out. First base through home, but unfortunately not in time. And that'll bring Central Coast first run across the plate with two away. First pitch there to Jacob Pennell. It just skips up to the catcher there for ball one. That's what Central Coast is looking for, just to chip back into the game and show they've got some fight. And it's still early. It's we get about 3 to 6 innings. 6 to 7 innings per game in this format in a sort of 2 hour time frame, depending on how quickly the guys go through their innings. And that 2-0 pitch finds a strike zone 2-1. And Trav back up in there for square the count up at 2-2. So perhaps Travis has found that arm slot he was looking for because these strikes are looking a little bit more harder and more focused. 2-2 pitch and just off the side there, and that'll load the count up, make it full. And the full count pitch. And he gave up on that pretty early and gave it a bit of a look, but umpire said that's a bit too outside, and that'll have a 2 out base runner there for Central Coast. So with Jacob finding himself on the first fly walk, that'll bring his brother up, Daniel Pennell. And, he'll look at ball one in the dirt. And the 1-0 pitch, sails a bit too high there as well. Early 2-0 hitters count here for Daniel Pennell. 2-0 pitch, and that's grooved right there for strike. And that pitch will find itself low, 3-1. And 3-1 pitch. Runner is going. The pitcher's that was a nice little strike to load the count up, but it will see Jacob get an early stolen base there. So let's see if Daniel can knock his brother in here and bring across Central Coast's second run. That's a bit too high and tight, and both brothers have now walked back to back. And with Dean Nicol there stepping up to the plate with 2 on 2 out, it takes a first pitch down low. And the second pitch is also down low. A little back pick there to second, but the runner very much it. And the 2-0 pitch just a bit outside as well. That'll be a 3-0 count. So Travis is putting himself into a bit of a hole here with 2 outs, 3-0 counts. And that is triple back-to-back walks here. So yeah, Central Coast are really putting some pressure on here, and this could be a little mound visit now. So hopefully Travis is not hurt or anything like that. Quick little mound visit there is put away, and let's see if those are helpful words of advice to get Mitchell Janovic out, or it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how we get that third out for Wagga, but yeah, the boys will just be looking to put up a sort of not a zero because obviously the first runs come across here, but just not as much damage. So Travis finds strike zone there with pitch number one. Pitch two there will fall a bit too short and level the count up there at 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch will sail up a bit too high there. And that's a great pitch there by Travis on the outside corner, catching strike number two. And the catcher trying to backpick the runner there off at second, but those sort of plays tend to go a bit more wrong than right. So I would have just pocketed the ball. 2-2 pitch, curve up high. So it is going to be a big action pitch here. We have a full count, 2 out, bases loaded. Runners will be in motion as Travis delivers the pitch to Jankovic. And the pitch is on the way. The third. Oh, it was a bit of a brain snap there. Too many options. People were yelling at the third baseman to just touch your base, but obviously with runners in motion, the second base runner was pretty much at third base by the time the third baseman fielded that. So yeah, he just got caught off guard between touching base and throwing across to uh, first. Oof. And that is going to be another run in here for Central Coast on a first pitch hit by a pitch. So a bit of a productive at bat. Might sting a bit, but all about team results here as Central Coast are fighting back here, chucking up 3 runs and still bases are juiced, 2 out. So that'll bring up to the plate Steve Byron, and he'll take a first pitch at ball up top. And a second pitch will skip up there too. So after two scoreless innings from Wagga's starter, Chris, this pitching change hasn't worked out too well for Wagga, unfortunately. And that 2-0 pitch sails a bit high up and in, so ball three. So yeah, Travis is has dug himself quite a hole, and from the looks of it, the bullpen's getting hot pretty fast here for Wagga. And unfortunately, that 4 pitch walk will plate Central Coast tying run, and it looks like the manager's made the call to the bullpen. So as a pitching change happens, I'll get some things done and I'll be back in a. All right, and so with the Wagga making the call to the bullpen, that'll be Ben Hickey who'll take the hill for Wagga and hopefully get them out of a jam here. And he starts off the first pitch there with a strike on the outside corner, and he's throwing to Sam Parrish. Oh, sorry, to Travis O'Keefe, and who comes up big time empty with a big strike there, trying to do some massive damage and help himself out because he's obviously the starting pitcher for Central Coast today. Oh, that was a very tough take, but as I say, good eyes and eyes off ball one just off late. 2-1 pitch, just a little bit too high there. Sometimes too, when the pitchers think they have that strike three called, and then that next pitch becomes a little bit too much effort, and just need to be smooth delivery to the plate. Oh, and that went from an 0-2 count to a 3-2 count very quickly there for Ben. So yeah, big action pitch again here now. Full count. Runners are off. Oh, yeah. That looked like strike three. What happened there? Oh, I'm going to say probably potentially a quick pitch ball, but that'll push across the fifth run for Central Coast. So that was a bit of a didn't know what was going on there because he swung and missed, but I think a balk was called. But just sort of delays the same outcome that happened on the previous pitch. So unfortunately, Ben gets out of the jam and minimises damage for Wagga, but Central Coast come roaring out there, 5 runs in the top of the third. So yeah, stay tuned and see what Wagga can do in retaliation. Welcome back here to the bottom of the third, and as Travis finishes his warm-up pitches, he takes a hit with a lead for the first time in this game, and he probably thought it might be a tough day at the office, having given up 4 runs and whatnot. But one quick inning, and he is back in the lead with a 5-4 lead. Now that first pitch is rocketed out there to right field, but right fielder was positioned very good, and has a quick one pitch one out there for Travis and Central Coast. We'll see Braith Warren there comes to the plate now for his second at bat. And let's see if these guys can form some sort of comeback after giving up 5 runs. Oh, and that is that's a scorch as a second. And these guys are not wasting their time out there, Wagga. 2 pitches, 2 outs. Now the golden rule from a batting perspective, you don't go down on 3 straight pitches. So if I was Travis, I'll be throwing the fattest strike to see if I can get a 3 pitch inning. Oh, he was. He almost looked tempted to there, but it was a ball down low. So at least now we can swing away again. Like but, that second pitch from Travis will be too high, and that'll be ball two. And with that 2-0 pitch fouled there, back off by Tyler Bogues, brings the count to 2-1. 2-1 pitch, and that is pulled foul. That'll balance the count up to 2-2. I've got to imagine the Wonka's feeling a bit shocked there after having a nice comfortable lead, thinking 4-0. He might make a pitch and change. We might sort of cruise into potentially a semi-final game. And and that is hit down the left field line, but I think it's falling foul. And yes, it does go foul. So good contact there by Tyler, but unfortunately just gets too much out in front and pulls the ball foul. So count will remain at 2-2. Yeah, so Wagga's obviously I think, a bit shell shocked there, giving up 5 runs, and could have obviously been way worse. That fifth run had come across via a balk. Yeah, bases are loaded, so bit jitters there by the relief pitcher Ben, and yeah, try Wagga trying to reclaim something here, but good eyes there by Tyler, and he eyes off ball three just off the plate, makes the count full, and that is full full count pitch is pulled foul. So after Travis gets 2 first pitch outs, making a very fast inning, he's having to throw a few pitches here to Tyler, and that'll lead to a 2-out walk. So honestly, great at bat there by Tyler. Um, obviously very patient. Obviously, I think the first pitch was a mandatory take, and he worked himself a nice walk out of that at bat. And that'll bring Chris Connors to the plate, who was the starting pitcher. Uh, I forget to sort of see where he ended up, but obviously he's still in the game, and he will look at strike one. And a few raucous cheers as the catcher fake pumped a throw to first base, and it got Tyler diving back with no throw, and pick off attempt there, but Tyler's not going anywhere. I don't think. His boys giving a bit of stick from the bench. And so with the 0-1 count, let's see what Travis can do. And he'll take another strike on the outside corner with another sort of fake pump attempt there at first, but no throw. So Chris has got himself in a bit of a hole here, 0-2. Let's see if he can potentially slap one of those outside pitches in the right field and get Tyler around. Travis tempted him a bit there, a little bit more of an outside pitch, but that'll be ball one. to pitch. And that is off the glove of the pitcher. But second baseman is there to help out the recovery. Sends across to first base. Easy through third out. And that is the end of the third. And Central Coast are still leading by a score of 5-2. We're back here to the top of the fourth. And yeah, Travis will be out there for the second inning of work. And he'll be facing the leadoff hitter in Joshua Bonella for his third at bat. And he'll look at strike one there on the outside corner. And that grooves that in there for strike two. So perhaps Travis is a bit more warmed up now in his second inning of work. And that one skips up there for one. And that one squirts away there for ball two. And it's fouled away. Count stays at 2-2. Two pitch. Oh, just misses up top there, and that'll make the count full. Full count pitch. Sails a bit too high there, and that'll be a lead-off walk there for Joshua Bonillo. As you can hear there in the crowd, Mike, some good fan work by the Central Coast home fans. And that'll be first pitch on ball there to Jay Andrews. And Joshua takes off, and easy stolen base there for Josh. The ball dribbles into centre field, but centre field was there to back it up as he should. So uh, that moves runner into scoring position nice and early for the top of the fourth here. And Central Coast not going to push across their sixth run. Ben will say, "I would like to get back in the count," and he does just that by sending strike one in. And pop up down the first base line. First baseman is under it, and he makes a comfortable catch there for the first out. And the runner will have to stay there at second base. And that is first pitch sent out to center field. Center field is under it, but the guy is going for it at third, and he is safe as the throw from the center fielder was a bit off target there. So no play at third. So second out, but the runner does advance to third base. With Daniel Pinnell come to plate, he'll look at first pitch strike one. Second pitch a bit yanked about there, down ball one. 1-1 pitch, and that is a big swing and a miss for a strike two. Oh, that ball skips off the plate, and this will be a easy sort of head first slide in there for Joshua. So using his wheels, and he'll bring home the sixth run for Central Coast. 2-2 pitch on the way, and that is sent out to right field. Right field is comfortably under it, and that'll be side away, but not before Central Coast push across another run. And welcome back here to the bottom of the fourth. Central Coast looking to take care of their lead now, and a first pitch down low there by Travis. And a scorching hit down to the third baseman down there, but it goes right through his glove, and that'll find its way into left field. But so lead off base hit there by the Wagga. So that'll see Cormac Boggings turn up the lineup over for Wagga and a normal leadoff hitter. If he's third at bat, and he'll look at ball one down. And he'll sit on that breaking ball outside there for a count 2-0. So obviously Wagga will try to sort of get themselves back into the hunt now after leading early 4-0 and going down 5-4, 6-4 now. And that's a nice hit out to the outfield to centre field, but centre fielder camps under it pretty nicely for the first out of the inning. And with that, that'll be Sean Watkins coming to the plate for his third at bat of the day. And he'll also start his at bat with the ball. A lot of Travis pitchers are just finding themselves just a little bit too short at the moment. It's fouled away there off the catcher. Square the count up at 1-1. 1-1 pitch on the way. And that's patiently looked down for ball two. And nice healthy rip there on the 2-1 count to get strike two. And that is driven out to right field, but the right fielder is comfortably under it, makes the catch for the second out. So what looked like a promising start inning with a lead-off walk has proceeded with two quick fly ball outs. So let's see if the new pitcher for Wagga can help his own accord here. First pitch swinging is foul back there for strike one. And that sails a little bit too high there for ball one. And healthy rip at that 1-1 pitch, but comes up empty. That'll be strike two. 1-2 pitch on the way. And that's pulled foul down the third base line. 1-2 pitch, and that is pulled and into the stands for foul ball, but count will stay at 1-2. Drive with the 1-2 pitch, and that is a blasted down the left field line, and that is just foul. Wagga thought they had found themselves potentially their fifth run, but yeah, it just lands to the bad side of the foul ball line down. And that's another foul ball back there. 1-2 pitch again, and that goes down to third. And that ball is thrown away at first. And oh, will he get back? Oh, the batter had rounded first, but the first baseman had collected the ball and almost looked to tag him out. But on that error throw from third base, we'll see the runner scoot around to third. And Wagga have some pretty big opportunities here now to get back in the contest after that 2-out error. Let's see if that hurts. Oh, shape to bunt. Oh, fake bunt to steal, and that'll see an easy stolen base taken there to put the second runner in position to score now. And that is fouled straight back there to level the count at 1-1. At the plate we have Health Warwick Heathelbridge. So can Wagga come up with a clutch hit here? And that's a big miss. So that ball in the dirt there, but Travis gets the better of the hitter there and gets 2 strikes on him. And that's back up, but that is hit by the batter, and then a pitcher knocks it down, and he recovers nicely to throw the batter out and end the threat here in the bottom of the fourth. And after four, Central hold on to their 6-4 lead. And welcome back here to the top of the fifth. And Wagga have decided to make another call to the bullpen. So I will get the details of the pitching change after he sends strike one there to. We have a plate here, number 12. We have Dean Nichols taking his third at bat. And he'll quickly get into an 0-2 count with that foul ball. Obviously, you can see on the back of the jersey there, number 77, Warren. I'm not too sure his first name. I don't have it listed right here. But he's getting right after it there, but he pulls that breaking ball there for ball one. And just pulls that fastball a bit too high and tight, and that's ball two. Ooh, a little tight on the inside there. Quickly went from an 0-2 to a full count there. So Warren just needs to slow it down a bit here too and just calm and get those strikes across. And he gets that swing and pitch there, and that'll be out number one for Wagga. So I kind of felt like a bit of lack of patience there because I think that pitch was never going to be a strike. But temptation got the better of Nichols there. Let's see how Jankovic takes on Warren. And he greets him with no, there's a foul ball down the left field line. That was pretty close, but just a long strike there. And that pitch is pulled down third also, but it'll foul and strike number two there on Mitchell Janik. And Warren pulls that pitch there for ball one. He's obviously working at a pretty quick tempo here, but I mean, looking at the clock, it's 9:20, so it's only an hour and 20 into the 2 hour game, top of the fifth. So from a time perspective, plenty of time here for Wagga to get back into the count. They just need to make quality pitches, get those three defensive outs, and just sort of be a bit more patient in the box because they've obviously been very aggressive today. And that pitch sounds very high. So back to back full count pitches here. So obviously, first at bat went 0-2 full with a strikeout, and this has followed the exact same. So let's see if the same result. And he's all over that, but pulls that foul. Full count pitch, and that will also result in a strikeout. So maybe Warren's got a bit of a plan here, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, not the way I'd go about getting a strikeout, let the count get full. But look, results aside, he's got the right result. And so with two away, that'll bring Sam Parrish to the plate, and Warren quickly gets him ahead 0-1. And pitch two is fouled away down the first baseline. So here we go again, an 0-2 count. So Warren is throwing quality strikes to the start of the hitters, and I'm not sure if he's just trying to nibble a bit too much and sort of not tempt Central Coast to hit. But let's see how he attacks this 0-2 count. And there's a ball. So I don't want to say he's not going to load it up, is he, and then strike him out, is he, or is Sam going to have a different idea in mind? There we see ball two. So oh, oh no, he's hit him. That actually clipped the foot of Sam Parrish. So yeah, the streak of 0-2 full count strikeouts comes to a close. But I don't see a 2 out base runner for Central Coast here. Let's see if they can potentially make something of that. I think we're making a batting change, not a running change for the and Warren quickly gets ahead of the new batter 0-1. And look at scorecard, we have a Mitchell O'Keefe, and he is taking over for Steve Byron. And, he'll look at ball one to balance that count up to 1-1. And he'll look at ball two, just a tad too low. So Warren working quickly, but he sort of just when it gets to 0-1, 0-2, kind of nibbles a little bit too hard, I think. Set that one up a bit too high, so 3-1. So Mitchell looking to have a nice hitters count here at 3-1 to start his day. And the runner is going, but it is ball four, so it does not. So with runners on first and second and two out, Warren be looking to sort of try and take a breather. He faces his opposite number, Travis. And the runner is going, but that is he's been given. Yes, there was No slide. The ball beat him there well in time, but the tag had to be applied a bit better. But nevertheless, it's a third out there for Wagga, and as they chase into the bottom of the fifth, Central Coast are ahead, 6 runs. Come back here to the bottom of the fifth. There's Travis is on here for his fifth inning of work, and he's honestly recovered very well after giving 2 runs in the first, 2 runs in the second, and then nothing thereon. And he'll send that first pitch in there for ball one. And that is skied up to second base, is under it, and makes the catch there comfortably for the first out. And that'll bring to the plate Warren, who came on to relief pitch for Wagga in the top half of the fifth. And he'll look at a breaking ball for strike one. Obviously, as a pitcher, when you get that opportunity to hit for yourself, you obviously want to help yourself out tremendously as much as you can. And he sends that little ground ball to short, the plate, in time there at first for the second out. And after a quick first two outs there for Wagga, up to the plate will be Cecil Lane, number 9 here today for Wagga. And he'll look at the ball down low for ball one. And pitch two is sent out to the right fielder, and he comfortably gets under it. And that is a quick 1-2-3 inning there for Travis. For a scoreless fifth after 5, we are 6-4 Central Coast. Welcome back here to the top of the sixth with Central Coast firmly ahead here at 6-4. And Travis looks at strike one there. And Travis has done a great job maintaining composure. Said he's pitched well to get through five solid innings now, and let's see if he can help himself out here. He'll look at strike number two. And Wagga has made another pitching change, and looks like it'll be Cormac Boggers, who started off the game at first base, has made his way to relieve, and he gets that pitch on the ground. Second base is all over it, and makes a nice comfortable throw there to first for the first out of inning. And that's another first pitch strike there. So no hanging around here for the Wagga pitcher, and as he's faced the leadoff hitter Joshua Barnell for his fourth at bat of the day. And he'll eye off 4-1. Level account 1-1. And that 1-1 pitch will be a bit too low there for Paul. So overlooking the other outer diamonds, looks like Diamond 2 and Diamond 3 have finished their work. And we have a ground ball there, first cover, but a little bit of a throw away, and the runner will get to second very comfortably as the ball finds itself into the first base dugout. That'll be a one out base runner for Central Coast. And another first big strike there by Cormac. And as Jay Andrews here settles in for his fourth at bat, he'll be looking to extend this lead here for Central Coast. Bring home, not sure, the eyes off 4-1 down home. And that'll find the same spot down low for ball two. Yeah, I was trying to look a bit earlier at the sort of was the crowd of Pool B here and how the round robins, but I think there's just way too many. There's six teams, 6 to 8 teams jockeying for that sort of second slot in both pools of B grades, and yeah, I'm not even going to take the math and guessing who won up here, so we'll have to stay tuned to see who sort of ends up as those 1 and 2 seeds in B grade. And that pitch looked good, but just a bit inside there and takes the count. Makes it full count. And that full pitch count will skip up. A little snap throw to second, but runners back in time, and it'll be a first and second with one out. That'll bring Jacob Pannell to the plate. And let's see if he can do some damage here for Central Coast. And I kind of want to put Wagga away and not really have to contend with time and tight game. She's bounced up, but the catcher sort of recovers and no advancement there by the runners. And that is popped up on the infield there. Infield fly is called early by the umpire, so regardless of the result of the catch or not, the batter is out for the second. Oh, balk is called, and the runner was trying to sort of entice the throw, but the pitcher did not step off the back of the plate before breaking his hands, and that is a balk. So bit of a experienced move there, perhaps over a rookie player, but yeah. So the runners are at second and third now with two out. First pitch is down low for ball one. And at the plate, we have Daniel Pennell. So, yeah, he's made his job a bit easy here. If he can knock at least one of these runs in, extend the lead for Central Coast, then give him a bit more of a buffer. But he'll oil off ball two down low. And that one catches the outside corner to get the Wagga pitcher back into the count a little bit. Obviously, with first base open, he doesn't have to be sort of too giving up, but the pitch is picked up by third baseman, and nice throw across the line for the third out. And that'll at least give Wagga a chance to come back into this game as the time starts to wander down. We have about 10-15 minutes left. Welcome back here to the bottom of six, and Travis is still out there. He's looking mighty strong, so he's probably aiming for a complete game here as he steps in for his sixth inning of work here. And first pitch is popped up there behind third base. Shortstop calls. Kind of makes the catch, but his glove comes off, so I'm going to say no catch there. And yeah, interesting play down the line, but nevertheless, that's a lead-off base runner for well, that's exactly what they're after at this time of the game, being two runs down. So it doesn't matter how you get on, as long as we can get some on and get around to score. That'll bring Cecil Lang to the plate, and he's the number nine hitter, and he'll get ball one upstairs. And that one's a bit too inside for ball two. And good looking there. It's ball three inside. This is it. Exactly what kind of log we're after. So just getting base runners on and sort of, not chasing bad pitches, being patient. Swings 3-0 and kind of just opposite of what I just said, actually. Swinging a 3-0 count, hitting into a double play, potentially killing the rally. And yeah, I'm not sure if the manager will be happy with that swing choice. So as the lineup flips over for Wagga, we'll see now pitching for Wagga Comic Boggs. And healed himself with strike one. So that's a bit of a shame. Looked like Wagga had potentially something cooking there. I was perhaps a bit of a commentator's curse, so I should have waited till he finishes at bat. And he does exactly what Wagga needs, another base runner. So that's a great hit for Comic. I'm pretty sure that's his second hit of the day, and he's had some very good contact, and that's kind of what you want to see. Let's see if Sean Watkins can follow suit and get himself a base hit too, because let's see, I'm looking at the clock now, 9:43. Time's running a bit low, 7 minutes before the 10-minute cutoff rule. But yeah, I think we'll sort of see where it happens. Well, the fake bunt is on to allow Comic to steal second, and he does just that very comfortably. No throw is offered, but seems to be a little managers meeting. I think yeah, sort of just how important this last out may be for Central Coast. They just want to be all on the same page. Potentially, there might be a little bit of, off the cuff time wasting, won't lie, but look, it is what it is. We all play the same rules and same little sort of games, so we know how baseball works. And with that meeting concluded, Travis gets back into it and throws strike one there to Reed Kemmer, who's he had a nice sort of base hit earlier in the day, got a few runs on the board for Wagga, and he sends that one down third. That looks pretty fair. It is, and looks like Reed will. Oh no, they caught a foul. It was hugging the line. I thought actually passed third base and they went foul, but they've called it foul. So 0-2 count instead now on Reed. So bit of tough luck there. It's just a little bit too up. See if Travis can put him away here on a 1-2 count. And that's foul straight. And that is a strike three called. And that is the end of the batting inning for Wagga. So is that going to be the last inning? We'll sort of see what the umpire has to say. Looks like we're going to have enough for one more inning. So see you in the seventh inning. Welcome back here, and we got a little bit of seventh run inning action. So we're sort of running close to time, but we will squeeze in a seventh inning, and we'll see the starting, or not the starting pitch, the relief pitcher Lang. He'll throw in strike one there, and he is up against. Is this another? Yeah, this could be Dean Nichols again, and he will foul that one off down to 11 count at 1-1. I think Central Coast will probably think they're a little bit too efficient at getting those three outs and not sort of pushing that time limit there in the bottom of the sixth. Nickel pulls that second strike foul. That one sort of bounces well in front of them. But nice block by the catch there. That's ball one. And he sends that for a seeing eye line drive single up to centre. And that's a good lead-off hit there for Dean Nichols. And it looks like he's getting subbed off there for a bit of pinch run action. So we have there number 11. Do not have that player listed. But I do have a Mitchell Jenkic taking up his, I think it's fourth or fifth at bat of the day. And he'll take a nice cut and rip and miss strike one. And fouls that straight back there for strike two. 0-2 count coming here from Lake. And misses just outside. And that pitch is fouled off onto the batter himself. Count remains at 1-2. And that one skips behind the catcher, and they'll see an easy advance to second base by the central runner. Yeah, moves to 2-2. I think sort of Lang needs to sort of concentrate here on hit to hitter, and I'll sort of get those efficient outs and not so much worry about the back runners. That one's just off the plate there, and they'll pull up the count. Full count pitch, and that's off the plate. The nice walk there for Sam Parrish. No, sorry, Mitchell. So with Central Coast up by two runners on, none out. I don't know if they'll be bunting, but typical sort of late inning situations. Well, oh, the throwdown, but not in time. It's a wild pitch. Even though the catcher collected it pretty quickly enough, it was still easy enough for the runners to get over from it second. first. So now we're looking at a second and third not out situation, making it a lot easier here for Sam Parrish to help himself and the team out, get another run across the board, and he'll aisle off ball two. And it's a big grip and a miss there for strike one. And that's a foul ball. Two pitch just breaks too much the other side, and they'll fill the count up there. So Lang's got to sort of really concentrate here and sort of focus on the hitters because there's just, I mean, obviously this is going to be the last inning regardless, but he doesn't want to have his Wagga guys chasing too many runs. And he does just that, getting a strikeout for the first out. So good pitch there by Lang. And with Sam Parrish going down on strikes, that'll bring to the plate Steve Byron. And he'll look at ball one. Actually, apologies. Steve was replaced there by Mitchell O'Keefe. So Mitchell O'Keefe is there for his second at bat. He walked up first AB. He quickly goes ahead in the count. Two balls, no strikes. And the 2-0 pitch finds the corner for a strike one. Ooh, that pitch looked very good, but just a little bit too low, and it moves the count to 3-1. 3-1 pitch. Right, yeah, it was a nice hit on pitch. I don't know what Mitch is looking for because that was pretty good strike, but a lot. Regardless, we'll fill the count up, they'll full count. And that's down there for call four. Load up the bases with one away. And probably the main key guy who's really helped Central Coast put themselves in a winning position has been our starting pitcher, Travis O'Keefe. So let's see if he can reward himself here with some nice sort of bonus run support for himself. Eyes with 4-1. And he'll watch ball two down low. So Travis is getting himself into a nice hitters count here, 2-0. If this was myself, I would be swinging as hard as I could. Um, Bit of fun out there. And he does that, just that. But it lands foul for the first strike. And that one is also fouled off. Count 2-2. And that's a strike three call down outside corner. So great pitch there by Lang to keep the runs off the board and keep these Wagga guys in contention still. So the lineup rolls over once more here for Central Coast, and that'll bring Joshua Bonella to play, and that'll be his fifth at bat. So he's getting his money worth today. And he'll look at ball one with it. And that is skied up. First base makes the call and the catch, and Lang tight ropes himself out of that hot water situation and allows Wagga to potentially still stay in this and potentially to win this. So we'll